Hi, I'm Taimour Zaman from landofcredit.ai. I'm also the author of the book, Hypergrowth, How to Connect to Customers in New Ways. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about renting a rich uncle and how an awesome program it is if you're looking to get a line of credit or a loan up to, anywhere between $250,000 up to $3 billion for your organization. And we can start and close this literally in 60 banking days or less. And I'm super excited about it. I think it's very frustrating for business owners trying to go get a loan or a line of credit. Oftentimes the clients that we come across can get a line of credit for 5 million, 10 million, 15 million. But what they really need is $60 million. They need $100 million lines of credit and loan. They want to participate in things like private placement programs, and they don't know where to go to. Well, Rent a Rich Uncle program, we will give you the loan, the capital you need to participate in a private placement program, should you choose to do that. If you wanted to go, if you own a cannabis business, if you're a real estate developer, if you're a CEO for oil and gas company, gold company, mining company, and you need access to a lot of capital very quickly and cheaply, I think Rent a Rich Uncle program is phenomenal. In a nutshell, what we do is we go to banks and we buy courtesy deposits in one condition from the bank, and the conditions that have to fund your organization, period. So let's assume for a minute that you have a farming business and you can go to a bank by yourself and you can qualify for $3 million. But what you really need is $10 million. So what we do is we go to that bank and we say, hey, Mr. Banker, can I buy 12 or $15 million of CDs from you today, real money. I'm going to give you real money to buy courtesy deposits from your bank. In one condition, you have to fund our client for that $10 million that they're looking for. So here's the three ways that all parties must win. So for our client, what we're providing them is ability to get access to capital that they by themselves cannot simply get. And imagine us the ability to start a project and finish it in 60 days from soup to nuts, and in many cases, a lot shorter than that. So I love that, the ability to give business owners the money that they need so they can make a meaningful contribution to the planet. They can go and do what they need to do, which is go innovate and help change the world for a better place to be for everybody. For a bank, now the bank, first of all, doesn't have to call the central bank. They don't have to go raise money in any other weird way. I am bringing millions and millions of dollars to that bank completely for free. They're not paying for it. They're not renting that money from the central bank or some other institution. We're simply taking the money to them for free. But that's not the benefit. The benefit is the carrot that we put in front of them is, let's assume that you need $10 million. You only qualify for 3, but you really need 10. When we call the bank and we say, Mr. Banker, can I buy, how much do I need to buy from you today? So you do the transaction. The banker will say, well, if you buy $12 million of CDs or $15 million of CDs from me, I'll do the transaction. Awesome. We give them real money, not monopoly money, real money. And within 24 to 48 hours of them getting our capital and issuing us the CDs, because we're buying courtesy deposits, they now have the capital to give to our client the 10 million. However, they sold us, let's say, $12 million of CDs. So they have another $2 million delta or $15 million of CDs. So they have that $5 million delta. And what they do is they lend that money out to their other customers. And those other customers will give that money back to them with interest. And then guess what they do? They relend that money out. So that $2 million, $5 million delta, they will make hundreds and millions of dollars just on that additional capital. So that's a massive incentive for the bank. And then for us, first of all, we charge a one-time 6% fee on the amount of CDs we have to buy. If the bank loves your business case and they want to do the deal, they'll say, you know what, I just need you to buy $500,000 of CDs and I'm good to go. Or if it is, they don't like your business case, maybe you're a startup, maybe you want to buy some kind of land in Africa, in a village in Africa. In that case, they may want me to buy $50 million of CDs. Every scenario, every plan, every business plan is different. So we just charge a one-time 6% fee from our clients for the courtesy deposits we have to buy. And then that fee has to be secured by our client's attorney before we go put up our money up. So if I'm going to go to a bank to buy $12 million of CDs or $50 million of CDs, we'll have to know exactly from the bank how many CDs we have to buy. And that's 6% of the amount of CDs that we have to buy. The client must have that secured, ready to go before we go and put up our capital. But in a nutshell, if we sign a contract between us and the client, we simply go and buy the CDs. 24 to 40 hours of us buying the CDs, the client has the capital from that bank. The deal with the bank is that we are buying the CDs. So once they have their money, only then they will issue out the capital. And then at that point, we also want to make sure that we are paid as well. Rent a Rich Uncle program is a fantastic program. If you have challenges accessing capital or accessing capital cheaply or accessing capital in terms that works for you, or the ability to get even up to $3 billion in 60 days, you want to fund a private placement program, capital enhancement program, canvas program, real estate development program. I can go on and on and on. I think Rent a Rich Uncle program is a fantastic program. Now, having said that, I want to tell you about one particular additional service that we offer. In many cases, some of our clients simply don't have the time to find a bank that will lend them the money. And the banks that we're going to be approached to buy courtesy deposits from have to be FDIC insured banks. And the CDs that we are buying cannot at any point be used as collateral for the project. So that's really important to understand and know. So in some cases, the client may not want us to go find a bank. In all of our services, we always get paid in the back end. We feel, at least I feel, that anytime you have to charge for upfront fee, that person who's charging for upfront fee is a scam artist. Just simply, I have an opinion about that. So we don't charge upfront fees. However, only on this particular service, where we now have to go find the bank to provide the loan to our client, that piece I outsource it. I outsource it to a team of experienced people that what they do is they contact banks around the world, or they contact, if you're in the United States as example, they're calling banks in the United States that are small banks, community banks, trust banks, private banks, big banks, trying to find a bank that will loan you the money in exchange for us to buy the CDs. That one service, there's a $35,000 minimum US dollars fees that we charge upfront that pays for the service of us going and finding the bank. And that one service is 100% money back guarantee. So we give you a contract. It says if you want us to go buy the CDs, it's a 6% fee. Find me the bank. I'll call and verify the bank. I'll go put up my money up to billions of dollars. So you do that, you can get your transaction. And I want 6% of the CDs I have to buy. Pure and simple. Now, if you want me to do the legwork to go find you the bank, I'm outsourcing that, and there's a fee, and what we do is give you 100% money back guarantee that we'll go find you the bank. To do that, it's a minimum $35,000 fee that you have to put up for us to do that, and generally speaking, it takes us 4 weeks to find a bank and help you do that. My name is Taimour Zaman from LiveCredit.ai. I love Rent a Rich Uncle program, and I love to work with you on that program.